Hi, I'm Duane Schuler, and I'm the lighting designer for Rigoletto. Well, it's amazing how different productions can be, even though it's the same opera, same composer. You know, you've got a different director, a different set designer, a different costume designer, so all of a sudden you have a whole different interpretation of what the opera's about. And certainly all the classics, of which Rigoletto is certainly one of them, they've been done so often that people then start saying, well, we want to try to take the same story and tell it just a little differently. So this is a very conventional looking production. It is, you know, there's no sort of resetting it into a, you know, some other location. It's like where it's happening is where it was written to happen. And even with that, you can still give another layer of just the nuance of the world that they're living in. The take will be, I think, much more on Gilda and her, you know, what she's going through in this whole opera. And so it'll be her tragedy, I think, more than Rigoletto's in some ways. If you wanted to pick a style of a look, I mean, Caravaggio, the painter Caravaggio, is sort of, I think, a good touchstone to what we'd like it to feel, the richness of all that, but the dark shadows of all that as well. So it's not broad daylight ever. There are things lurking in the corners and so you don't want to. It's never just flooded with a lot of white light. There's, you know, strong directionality, but not everywhere all the time. So it's much more of it's a very controlled world. And so it's interesting how you want to make sure you tell the story in that environment. One of the things I love about what I do is the fact that if you do your job really well, most of the time it wouldn't even be noticed. You should do your work so that it just feels right and the audience doesn't even think about the fact that they're being pulled into a world that they didn't know existed before they came to see the opera.